So in this particular method, you must only have one term on the bottom. All right, that term can have any power of x or any number in front of x. All right, but it's only allowed to be that one thing happening on the bottom. Could be a number, but that would be a waste of time because that's just a fraction. But what we need to do is work on the fact that if we have something like, we'll go for a straight one first, like that, what we're actually doing is rewriting it first. So we share the x with everything on the top line. So instead of having this x, we're going to replace it like this. And what you're going to get is a mixture of terms. So you get this 5x over x and 1 over x dx, which actually is just 5, and when you integrate a number, we get 5x. This one we now know integrates to, all right, so if we had something like this, all right, it's the same sort of thing. So we want to separate them one at a time. So we've got 6, x cubed over x squared is x, plus x over x squared is 1 over x, minus 8 over x squared. Remember, this guy here needs to be rewritten, not this one, but this one needs to be rewritten to minus 8x to the negative 2. Okay, so when we integrate, we get rid of the integration sign. This one is going to become 6x, add 1 to the power, divide by the new power. All right, this one is your ln. And this one, we need to deal with this guy up here. So add 1 to the power is negative 1, divide by negative 1 is plus 8 over x to the negative 1 plus c. Again, just like differentiation, you don't need to rewrite this. They will mark it right with a negative power. That's all good and cool. Sometimes, though, if you are putting numbers into this, it is quite handy to rewrite it as 8 over x, because if I was substituting 4 for x, all right, 8 times 4 to the power of negative 1, you can't see that. But if I say put the x back on the bottom, 8 over 4 is 2, right? But 8 times 4 to the power of negative 1, would you, without thinking, have known that was 2? Probably not. So to some extent, there is some benefit in rewriting some of these, all right? But we're sharing every single one out before we integrate and writing a new line, okay? So it is a line of working that you need to write in. Don't try and go from there to there. It's just going to mean you make mistakes. You're going to spend ages thinking about how to go from here to here. In that thinking time, you probably would have been able to write the line of working and move on easily to the next one. Okay?